Good morning. So back at Dix Creek Gap, day 6, going to cross into North Carolina today in about 9 miles. Baby, it's cold outside. Bring in the brass monkeys. And it's windy. So it's going to get down, I think, 28 tonight at the camp. Going to walk about 16 miles up, then another 16, and then an 8 into Franklin, where I have the Microtel suites all set up for me. So not that long of a day-to-day 16. A few climbs. It's not that intense, but you know, it always looks better than it is. Here comes the wind. There should be a lot. So from Dix Creek Gap to Franklin is 40 miles. So if you're Heather Anish Anderson, you do that in a day. Maybe if you're Quadzilla, you do like 32 and an 8. Maybe if I had trail legs, I do a 20 and a 20. But the problem is when you get into town like 5 o'clock, the post office is closed, the bank's closed. You still have to do laundry. If you're going to leave the next day, it's too crowded. So it's better to just kind of do a short day into town. So 40 would be like 16, and an 8. So that's my plan. So I'll get into Franklin around 10, go to McDonald's. Well, I thought it was going to be really cold, but I'm actually hot. And it's a beautiful day. Look at that sky. Gorgeous. It's windy on the ridge, but it's the AT, so you're usually in the forest like I am now, and it's fairly calm. I didn't mention this yesterday, but as I was climbing up Kelly's Knob, Kelly's Knob was that really steep hill yesterday, 883 feet per mile steep. Going up it, and there was quite a few folks on that slope going slow, and this one guy was going down. Now in the world of backpacking, you're supposed to yield to uphill guys, so which means getting off of the trail totally. So this guy didn't want to get off the trail, he wanted us to just share the trail. And then so right as I was gonna get by him, he's on the dirt still. I walked on the leaves a bit. Buried under the leaves was a stick about 18 inches long and about 1 inch thick. I stepped on the front edge of the stick. I couldn't see it, it's under the leaves. And the back end of the stick, I think you know where this is going, perfectly caught my right foot. So then I was going up a hill and you start to just tip. I couldn't put my poles out because he's standing there. So I came down on my left wrist and my left knee. My knee came down into the leaves and the dirt. Luckily, there was no rock there. It was just soft dirt. So my knee's a little bit sore today, but it's not, I don't think it's any other thing. My wrist feels fine. But on the trail, just as they say, shit just happens. I've done that, hundreds of times, where I've kicked one part of the stick up, and my other foot, catches it. But then you go, and you can catch yourself. But so I think it'll be okay. It's not like pain. It's just that you're aware of it. So if you're new to backpacking and you're going down a hill and there's a guy coming up a hill, please let him go by. Get off the trail completely, not just share it. That's the take-home message for the day. Boy, just listen to the wind howling. Wind here is so different in that you're not exposed to it that much. On the PCT or CDT, you're like on a barren ridge, a lot of times, and you get the full force of the wind. Here, you're just in this wonderful forest. Loving arms of the AT. So the wind in the forest is not that bad at all. In a place called Bull Gap. Check out the wind. Just a light breeze. That's all it is. Up to Plum Orchard Shelter. It's a ways down there, going this way. I hear tell of trail magic. Where? At the Blue Ridge Gap, which is about a mile away. We'll see. You know my luck with that. So at a place called As Knob Gut Hook / Far Out, mile 74.4. Walk down into Blue Ridge Gap. Oh my gosh, I didn't miss magic for once. Well, that was nice. Had a very nice glazed donut. Yumbo. Almost to the North Carolina border. A little bit windy. Just a little bit. Perfect spot to catch up with you. Look at that. Goodbye, Georgia. So I left Amicalola on Monday the 21st. Today is Saturday the 26th at 1:41. Sweet. And there's the famous tree everybody takes a picture of. Yep, still there. Boy, the wind up here is fierce. Coming into Sassafras Gap. One more climb and then you hit Muskrat Shelter. A lovely little stream that I got water from. Very popular. Coming up on Muskrat Shelter. We're going to push on to Standing Indian Shelter, which is another 4.8 miles. Yeah, you get back here in the woods and man, it's just like almost calm. Just a very light breeze. Coming up on Deep Gap.